And we back. It's LBR Project. Tuff Talks with Shawn. I'm here with my boy Jason. One half of the Was It Good podcast. They review movies and not coochie and dick.
But we'll talk about it though.
Yeah, they'll talk
We,
about it,
we,
but
we
movies
will
and
talk about it.
shows. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need some reviews on the classics, the new stuff, anime, whatever, they got you. Make sure y'all tune in to that. So, you know what I'm saying? We just get into the recording. And so, if you understand the basis of this show, it's just to have a real conversation one on one with somebody I respect, somebody opinion that I value, I find funny. They got some insightful shit to say. So, how you doing, brother?
Man, I can't complain, man. It was a long day at work, but we're gonna make this happen, dog. I always gonna show up and show out as best I can whenever you got some. Love to support.
Appreciate it.
Love getting to know
Appreciate
you
it.
over the years, over the time. So man, whenever I can show up and support for you, bro, I'm definitely gonna show up if I can.
Man, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long day. You know, there's some crazy shit happened today. A lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? RIP to the kids. He got killed in the school shooting in Colorado.
What? See, I don't, man.
Yeah,
I work. See, the way I work, I be in the country, so I be checked out of the world, and like literally, it feel like I'm like out of just
you feel like it's
regular
the
world,
80s.
bro. So when I pull back in the crib, I just seen that the guy that got shot in the throat. I said, man, what's
Oh, he got popped, like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Bow.
I looked at
I
it.
ain't never heard a dude until today.
Yeah, that's what I said, bro. I've never seen this guy.
Yeah, I don't know how these people that don't like Trump be knowing all these Trump followers and shit, but
Like
I don't
they be looking for a hate like somebody.
I don't do recreational hate and recreational sadness and madness, nigga. I don't know none of these niggas. So they died. They was like, well, he was an advocate for gun laws. I'm like, he can't be that bad. Man, I did a little quick little Google. I said, oh, yeah, you know. I ain't got nothing to say. I don't celebrate death. I also don't give a fuck about it either. Like, I guess I'm growing up in Memphis, you see death a lot. So it's just the normal day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. I feel sorry. I do feel sorry for his family that has to see that video though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would hate to be one of his kids and Papa was like, God damn, daddy. You know what I'm
They go
saying?
to
Like,
school, bro. That'll be man,
I'm talking about it's gonna probably it's gonna be on somebody's t-shirt. They go for some
bro.
kids are assholes. So they for sure
Yeah.
gonna be like, this my daddy, you know what I'm saying? He might not have been around, but your daddy was him. You know. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's like that though. I'm just saying, respectfully, at least he died for the cause that he was fighting for. He was a gun advocate. He said some deaths, unfortunately, are worth it to get your keep your rights for the Second Amendment. That's standing on business with laying down, but whatever.
I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, some things I don't know. I now you just wonder, was it worth it? Like, what was all the pandering towards for the people, the second amended babies? All these gun laws that they don't want because they want to advocate for being able. Like, if you die by it, that got to be a crazy. That's just let you know God is a funny person.
I mean, you gotta stand on business. You gotta, you're gonna say it. You gotta be about it.
Yeah,
You know?
live by, die by. That's what I was raised on.
Exactly. And, then it's like, all right, it's not a political podcast, guys, but it's very ironic that this nigga was at a gun advocate speaking engagement at a college, and his last two words were gang violence. Boom, in the neck. Blood shot out, mic drop, and they're like, "Oh my god, Charlie!" The reaction, it don't him get shot is not funny. It's the reaction to shit. Like, no! Like one dude started running up immediately.
But you know what? You know the crazy thing, bro. I was looking at yesterday. They, the HBCU ran that the cockeyed nigga off. What's the
Oh, Charles White,
Charleston?
Charleston
They
White.
ran it. And then I'm like, fuck y'all, fuck. I was like, bro, see, if something would have happened, that would have been crazy. Then lo and behold, today something
Black on
happened.
black crime. The white on white crime getting crazy.
Man, the white on white crime is crazy, bro. I
Man,
wonder what it is.
you need to send the National Guard to Utah.
What's the the basketball player was saying that, man?
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Send them to stop the Mormons and the violence.
Oh man.
So we're gonna go and get to the
All
show, man. We're gonna get off that. What up? So we're both black fathers, and we out here just trying to navigate this world as black fathers, as active black fathers. That's important. We're not futures.
right.
We actually play a part in our kids' lives and their development. So I wanted to ask you, what has your dating experience dating as a father? Like, has shit changed? Have you started viewing things differently? Have you just started dating different kind of women? Like,
Man. So I guess it all depends on the way I want to go about it. So if it's a
mm-hmm,
situation where it's just like somebody I'm playing, I'm just for the tap, I'm just for the smash. Them kids don't even matter in this situation. It's fuck them kids. Like who are they? I don't know them. They are non-existent in the matter of that situation. Now, as far as dating, um, it's a tricky situation because I'm not one to intermingle my kids with people. And now,
right,
ironically, I say that the only people that's really been around my children is like the kids' mothers. Um, so I guess I should explain that because for me, yes, I was a whore. I am a recovering whore.
I
So I
will
have
say he
5 children.
retired.
Yeah, somewhat like that, somewhat like that. I'm not gonna say all the way. You know, sometimes nigga,
A
you
little
gotta,
relapse.
sometimes you step your foot back in there just see if you
You want
still
to make
got
sure you still got it.
it. You want to see if you still got it. So I do have 5 children.
God
Um,
damn.
um, so when it comes to it,
Man, I can't
like I
pull out
said,
of a driveway.
um, so when it comes to me and my kids, like that's something that's super big on me. So if you date me, I'm talking to somebody, that's coming out in the beginning. Like, hey, I got 5 kids, they got their own mamas. So like, I just want you to know because you talking about not pulling out the driveway. I don't even want you to get your feelings hyped because at that point, with me it doesn't really matter unless you fucking an amazing person. Like if this woman is amazing, then it's like, I'm kind of playing it not safe, but I'm playing to keep. I'm playing for keeps in that situation. But in
What
a
you
lot
gonna
of
plant that flag in
situations,
her too?
say it again.
You gonna plant that flag in her too?
I mean, man, I was wilding. I know the last son I created, I never forget. Man, it was the night Will Smith smacked Chris Rock.
Man,
Um, so
that's
that was just a crazy night, all in all, within itself. But like I said, that was the last baby. But nah, I'm not. It's not an intentional thing. Well, it was then, but I'm off that. It's not. That's not a thing. So as far as when it comes to dating, um, or what I'm looking for in a woman. Of course, I prefer a woman that got kids because I'm not trying to raise another kid. I don't want no more. Anybody that come with one, we got to go to. Which I think they told me it's in Chicago now. We got to go wherever their place is. Ain't no more babies coming. Uh,
yeah. It
from
goes to
those
the promised
situations.
land.
um, so that's one of my biggest things because women that have children kind of understand, everything can be about them. Oftentimes, one thing I don't like women that don't have kids. In most cases, not all cases, but in most cases, they want they want to be in front of your children, and that's never going to happen. You're never going to come before them. We don't even have to um, play with that situation. But of course, you always want somebody that got their head on their shoulders. Not somebody that's always you got $20 until Friday. No, 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 no. I ain't. This ain't this ain't. We ain't in front of Walmart. We ain't at no gas station. Somebody begging. I don't need nobody begging all the time. Need somebody that they got it. I don't have a problem court. I like to date. I like to take a motherfucker out. You don't need if you with me. You don't need to have or you should need to pull out your purse or touch your purse or any of that.
Right.
Um,
I ain't gonna say all that, but I feel you.
now I'm super cool with like if we can switch in certain things, like I'm perfectly fine with it because it doesn't have to always be, but at the same time, like yeah, I like to be the man in this situation. Um, and like I said, just reciprocation. That's another big one. Like some people you would hit up, I hit you up for a week, and then let me just fall back. Let's see this month. If I wouldn't hit them up, would they hit me up? Then y'all don't talk 2 3 days. Then it's like oh, see, I don't like a motherfucker that don't. Actually, as a matter of fact, there was this married woman. Allegedly. Allegedly, she was going through a divorce. Okay, cool.
Got a funny story with that.
We chopping it up, we talking, and she gonna tell me she don't feel that I'm applying enough pressure. I said, excuse me, ma'am. Don't you still sleep in the same bed with your husband? Like, what kind of pressure am I put? Am I just? I can't just call you. I have to wait by my phone. You have an opportunity to reach out, and then if I don't answer the phone, at that point, it's then a problem. My time isn't your time. Either we both can make time when we available, or it is what it is. We can leave it in the text message. You ain't gotta go nowhere beyond that. I want you to come down. We met at the beginning of July. By the 4th of July, she wanted me to drive or come to Atlanta. I said, I got children. I got a whole life. I got a lot of things that just changed for me. It ain't just happening like that. Not for me. And then price, how about you? Well, I can't do that. I got exactly, exactly. So I need a motherfucker that's gonna show some grace, a motherfucker that's gonna show some patience, a motherfucker that's gonna reciprocate, um, a motherfucker that's not scared to work. Work a job. Let me say that I ain't gotta be. I'm not looking for a motherfucker with 100,000. Preferably, yes, I would love a rich motherfucker. I would definitely be stay at home dad.
Nah,
But I prefer to work. I do prefer to work. I like to get out. I like to do stuff. I like to dance. I like a motherfucker that, um, and somebody that's a friendly motherfucker. I don't like a person that I don't need to prove. I'm nasty, so I can't. She can't be prudish. She can't be that. Like she got to be a dick eating dog. Like these are like priorities for me. Um, and a good hygiene. I can't let me not stress that, man. My boy just telling about the girl would smell like a dressed up Wendy burger, man. I refuse because I'm gonna tell you a stank ass take a bath. Like it's okay, it's okay. Clean your ass up. Don't come
boy
over
said it's
here.
okay.
Like that's not okay. That's not okay. It's okay. Take a
Wash that
bath.
pain away.
Man, clean that shit up. Clean that shit up, man. But all in all, man, like I said, if it happens for me, like that'll be cool. Um, but it's not something that I'm super focused on. Like I said, the people that when I like a motherfucker. They still around. So whatever happens, happens, man.
I feel you on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Well, for me, no, I was married and shit. So we got, you know what I'm saying? We did all that. I got one kid, ladies, just one. And so I've been singing for like 2 years now. And gotta get myself emotionally ready and all that good shit. So I'm kind of just reaching a point where I'm open to seriously dating. But yeah, I'm kind of like you. If I can just like tell already, I tell people all the time, I don't go into no situation with intentions other than get to know you. Now, once I get to know you, I can tell what it's gonna be pretty quickly. Like it ain't no, I don't need that long. I can tell you if I see potential in you for us to date seriously, or we just be friends, or we just gonna do some fucking a couple of times, or you gonna fuck out of my face. Right? No, I ain't here to waste the time, baby. So, but as I'm just getting older, I don't necessarily say it's for kids what made things change. I just think as I got older, it just mature. You just value different things in women. So, but I think key related things. I think I already see my hurdles is gonna be the dating range I like is like our age range, and most of them heifers already got kids already. I mean, like grown ass kids, and they done. So it's like, damn, I want to have one more kid, or
Oh,
they
you
say
want more
shit like,
kids?
or they say shit like, well, I'm willing to do it if nigga get married. And I like, I understand, but I don't like these strict restrictions you got going on. Also, I feel like a baby is just not something that you should compromise on, ladies. Y'all go through too much shit with y'all bodies and this, that, and the third. And also, you would hate to be stuck with a kid you really don't want. I ain't no deadbeat ass nigga, but I can die. I can get paralyzed. Shit can happen. Whatever the case may be. Now you stuck with a kid you really don't want. You know what I'm saying? And my genes strong, so that kid gonna look like me. A constant reminder. And don't let the motherfucker act like me. Now you really mad that the dad ain't around, so you need to be like, I want a kid, and we can collaborate. You know what I'm saying? And do what we got to do. But yeah, I'm with you though. I need somebody I can have fun with, bro. I need somebody that's gonna be a friend. And like
Man.
I remember I did the ass friends thing, and folks like, oh my god, he's so unserious. Like I said, that's how you hoes are simple minded.
Hmm.
I didn't say just friends. I said as friends. I want my lady to be my friend. I want you to be able to have fun with you and be able I could talk to you. You the homie. If you just a girlfriend, then he like, cool, we do a romantic thing, then I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna kick with the homies. Rather, let's go kick it with the homies, because you the homie too. So I need that. I need somebody that's I ain't trying to DM my like. I don't like that ownership shit people do. They say they love you, they really just trying to control you. I don't like that shit. Too much of a rebellious ass nigga for that. Like you, can't deal with no prude. Like, can't do no super modest shit. Can't really be modest at all, honestly. But you just can't be like super freaked out either. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of times, like, I'm not here to criticize y'all, but them outfits that y'all be naked in are ugly. Y'all just naked.
They be looking like wrestlers.
Know what I'm saying? This shit don't look good. The outfit don't look good. Y'all just be naked, so we be cool. But
Hmm.
I don't want to go with somebody on a date that dressed like that. Not because y'all think you too revealing. I just think them shit's just ugly. You
I agree. I
know what I'm
agree.
saying? Like, I don't mind the revealing shit. You want to dress provocative? I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the type of woman that like getting felt on in the public. You ain't for me. You ain't got no sense of humor. Just how we joked on some dark humor shit in the beginning of this. You can't do that, baby. You not for me because I'm gonna say these jokes. So what you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? So like for me, I can find all this shit. Like I said, I know my hurdle is gonna be the kid, but I also said I only want as many kids and I can afford, and shit is going up. So let me fuck around and hit 40 and be like, I'm cool. I'm straight. One kid, you know what I'm saying? And we just gonna spoil shit out of her. And she come in with her kids, we good to go. My partner tell me I should try to date young, but I like, bro, young heifers annoying. You can tell they grew up differently. They
Don't
just
do
value shit
it.
different. Like it's, I can't
But
really
question,
connect with it.
if you did date younger, how much younger would you date?
A decade, 27, at at max, I guess you can say. Like the furthest down I can go, because at least then she went to college. She done at least had one, maybe two whole phases. She into her life a little bit, little career, got a little experience. She matured a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I prefer like around my age. You know what I'm saying? 34, 35, 36, 40.
Yeah.
I want my age because we relate to more shit. So I can't go there. Like, how long you gonna go, Mister? I got plenty of names for you.
um,
You
man,
Leonardo DiCaprio,
I'm
25, and this
I'm
shit, man.
nah, I'm 35, man. So I think 28. So 7 years. I think 7 years.
Yeah,
Um, it's the least that I do. I think the last one, man. I don't even know what happened, and she knows, man. I need try not to
yeah.
be toxic.
Get them vibes off, man. Get them vibes off, King. You gotta get it out. 'Cause you
Ah,
don't want to, like anything else, you don't want to ball it in. It's
but
gonna come
that's
out
one of them.
eventually.
But I
Yeah,
think,
get
but
it
that's
out.
one of them. I think that's one of them situations where it's like, um, you hitting them up, y'all talking, whoop whoop, y'all have a conversation, and nothing ever, everything just ends at that
Yeah.
point. But then I feel like at one point I was just super busy too, just
Man,
like
I'm the
with
king of just running him. What's going on, man? What's so strange?
man, she does not she. I think
And
the last, I
blame
think
them. And
I
blame them for
dreamt it,
losing touch.
bro. I dreamt about her, right? Then my mama, she hit me up. She was like, "Hey, have you talked to Dida?" Man, she done had a lot of stuff. I said, "Oh shit, that's crazy." I literally just dreamt about her. Then you
Look
hit
at the
me up
universe.
asking me if she good.
Look at the universe working, man. Your
She
mama
ain't
ain't
reply.
seen your
She
mama,
ain't
you know what
reply
I'm
though.
saying? She what?
I said she ain't reply though. So,
And
hey.
Jordan missed shots sometime too. That's why he take another one. Make sure. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? You say you work in the country, maybe the shit didn't get delivered. You say it be like this sometimes. So
It didn't turn green, so
it be like that, bro. It happened to the best of us. It happened to the best of us, dog. No. But yeah, you gotta sometimes you gotta just be you gotta be a little toxic, man. You know what I'm saying? Women say they don't like toxic, but a little toxic masculinity turn they on. A little bit. Pinch, not too much.
yeah, you
Can't
can't
be
be
like
too.
misogynist level, but you gotta be,
Yeah, yeah, they like that. They like that. What's it? I guess the bad boy. They like the little. They like that. He carry himself in a
yeah, but you
masculine
just be a
way.
lover boy. You just gotta carry yourself a certain
Exactly.
type of way. Don't be for a certain shit. Boom. That's what they accustomed to. So you gotta provide that product and give them the good shit too, good quality. It's kind of like when Gucci makes urban clothes. Like the T-shirt just hits you different. It just feels different. So you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I mean, so how you feel like? I got a better question. You know how as men we tell women, especially women with kids, to choose better. What do you? Cause my homegirl literally, it was a tweet saying how women with kids date dudes they would date that they one day they didn't have kids, and she was like, "Well, duh, yeah, nigga, like your desires change. Like you should, that shit should change. Like whatever you dating seriously is gonna impact your kid." And
hmm
them folks just like cooking her ass. I was like, damn, man, she can't grow. Like she had a kid at 20 something, she in her 30s. Like, yeah, that motherfucker, it's growth, nigga. Like I said, goes what I said, maturity. But with a kid, like, I'm not gonna date a woman that's not nurturing. I'm not gonna date a woman who lacks the ability to love my child, if not like her or close to it. Like I'm not gonna date a mean ass woman. I'm not gonna date a woman that's unstable. You know what I'm saying? That can't keep a job. That just a detriment to my life. That's gonna take away from my kid. Like that shit matter. So how do you feel when a woman pull a Sierra and actually dates better?
Are you friends like my ex, or you just referring to just a woman,
A woman in
just a
general.
woman in general? I mean, I think she should. because I am. I'm
But since you
definitely.
posted like that, what about your ex? How you feel when your ex get with niggas that clearly from the outside looking in? He's doing better. He got a better job. Nigga got his money better. He go to
I've been.
church. He
I've.
he
I've.
pray. he
I've.
he healed.
I've been in this situation before.
You was
I've
willing
been
to
in this
admit it though.
situation.
Was you willing to admit it?
Only one time that I can.
You
I
a better
was. I
man than
was.
me.
I admitted like dude, I was kind of. I felt the way. I was kind of jealous. I can't lie about that. I
You
was
did
like,
the
this nigga,
Marvin's room.
man. I was in them. I was like, this bitch ass nigga, man. This bitch ass nigga. Now
He
one
was
the
trying to
other.
look for the dirt.
Now
He
now the
wanted
other.
to.
Now one nigga. Yeah. I I definitely backdoored him. But that nigga made that shit. She was my baby mama first, nigga. Fuck out of here. That's,
I
oh
told you I
shit,
get down if I really get to it. Like man, he can't hit it like I do.
man. This boy had us squirting and spitting it. I said, yeah, yeah, we go.
I'm gonna talk to your mom. I'm gonna do something just
Now the
because.
other,
Like
like I
you
said,
just
the
not
other one,
finna.
like I said, the other one, like I said, that's the only one that I actually felt the way about, and I was just like, damn, like
But boy, when they deal with somebody that's worse than you, you like, woo, baby,
see that,
what you
and then
doing?
that's, but at the same time, it's like, damn, because kind of
You
like
don't
what
be
you
no
saying,
hater.
you want her to go, you do want her to get to the next level or get
No, I
above
don't.
what you are. Somebody that's gonna
No, I
be
don't.
like me or better. What am I prefer the nigga to be better,
No, I don't.
especially if my kid is gonna be involved with
Yeah,
me.
you talk about your baby mama. Yeah, you right. I want her to get with a good guy. Yeah, that. But the rest of my exes here, no, fuck them.
I ain't no, I don't honestly I don't have another ex. All my
Okay.
exes
I have
my exes are
exes
all my
that
baby
I
mamas.
didn't impregnate. So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
nah.
yeah,
At
yeah.
first, I didn't mean that when I said I wanted you to be happy. If it ain't with me, what you mean?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. No, no, no.
But I'm
We
just playing.
once we over here, no.
No, because I
Oh,
be for real, like a lot of look. I used to feel like good luck Chuck. Like a lot of my junks used to be off and go get married and shit. I said, man, look at these folks, bro. I'm so proud of them. I taught them viable lessons, how to navigate relationships, this and the third. Took them through the. Say no, we don't need to go that low. He toughened me up, and a lot of them folks that sat there and like I said, in one way or another, someone that came and thanked me. I'm married because of you. And I said, man, I feel like what the song okay? Yeezy taught me. I gotta thank a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
damn! I just thought about it. One. Her nigga hit me up.
That's crazy. Nigga said
What
thank you.
you? He said, what you? You tell him that good morning. I'm like, shit, we cool. What you mean? Like I ain't know. I ain't know there was a problem. Like shit, I tell my best friend good morning every day. Like shit, that nigga ain't never said shit.
Yeah, nigga.
Hey, now, I don't know what she told you, but we got two kids. I'm like, y'all got two kids. Damn, she hit the second baby from me, which I never like. That was the first time. Like, oh, women have babies too, especially when
Yeah,
y'all live in different states and shit. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, brother.
Motherfucker
Nigga, I just
stop
seen a
post.
random. I just seen a random good morning, man. See what's going on. See how the eggs was doing. You know what I'm saying? See what she cooking. See what she dealing with, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you do. Yeah, this you, nigga.
I ain't try to, but I'm respectful, man. I wasn't trying to blow up no spot, but the shit she was saying, I'm assuming she erased it because she was talking crap. She was trying to talk grimy about him. So I was like, good thing he
They
didn't
always
see it,
do
'cause
that.
shit.
They always do that. Man, I remember one time, my girl just talk crazy shit about a dude, and then she talk crazy shit about me too. Like I'm the one trying to break up them. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep it player. I ain't gonna put the screenshots out there, baby. You cool? You right? I'm whatever you say. The nigga had inbox. He got crazy in the tweets. Nigga had inbox me and apologize. I said, bro, it's cool, bro. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna fuck your bitch again, though. And I did. I left that situation alone.
Yeah, nah, she better not ever. She, I think she in Texas now. She better not ever creep through Memphis ever again. Yeah, ever again. Nigga, I'll be out in Cordova, knocking her head off, up against the wall.
I smelled you in here. Smelled your
Hey,
presence.
her mama married my cousin. It won't take much.
Exactly. Family
It won't take
reunion.
much.
I told you, dude, man. When you go in that joint, even the dude there, just man, go give her a hug and rock her side to side.
Oh man, this nigga.
I miss you, girl. How you been?
Cuz on.
That's what I'm saying. You want to say, cousin. But
Oh
nah,
man.
seriously though. You know what I'm saying? So navigating. Do you feel like you got an easier dating as a father versus like your like women, your counterparts, that's mothers?
Mm, man, probably so. Probably so. Cause I'm gonna use Jazz. I'm gonna just use Jazz as an example. That's my
She
sister.
got kids?
No, she don't.
I was like, she really hiding them.
Nah, she don't. She don't. But I'm just saying, like, I don't have a. I don't. She also like. I don't have like a guy. I'd be like, oh shit, I can put so and so on. And now you think about who you got guy friends who you would put on people. It's like, nah, either married or like they just gonna run through them. So it's like, shit, if you want to just fuck somebody, maybe it's like here we go right here.
Yeah.
But a nigga that's gonna treat her right, get into a relationship, nah, probably not gonna be like that.
Man,
Now,
you never know.
say it again.
You never know. Jazz might get that thunder.
I
You
mean,
think
now, I'm
that
not
right?
saying she don't, but I let Jazz pick in that. I can't say who she will and who she won't, but I let her handle however she go about it. That's on her.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like we kind of me and hold the keys to the relationship, in my opinion. Now, we determine if we're gonna get into a relationship with her. She don't determine that shit. She has to pick. Now, she can be bad enough where she can be like, yes, no, no, yes, no, if she gonna fuck with you. But if we
Yeah.
gonna continue to fuck with, I feel like it's gonna be on us in that situation.
Yeah. I
So
mean, I think women have more control than what people like to believe, but since they want to depend on dudes to make all the goddamn decisions, you are like, right. Like, you like got a brain, baby. Use it. Use your brain.
but you think women got more options? I can say more options, but I think it's harder for women out here today
I
than
don't.
it is for men.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? You think
Nah.
it's harder for niggas?
Hell yeah. When I learned niggas don't really be getting no bitches for real, that they can't like really go talk to these motherfuckers. They don't know how to operate. These niggas are poor. Niggas ain't
We
got
ain't
no
talking about them.
manners.
We ain't
These
talking about them
niggas
niggas.
ain't got no personality. That's the typical nigga.
That's crazy.
That's the
I
typical dude.
I
Like
would
once I
just
learned niggas wouldn't like getting to it, and these niggas like see a woman then DM them later. Hey, I seen you at the spot. Like you didn't go talk to a nigga. Like niggas moving like that out here. So nah, nigga. I just feel like I think niggas got poor discernment, and they just don't know how to get to that point. So they fuck it up for themselves. I just think it's way more good women than it is good dudes.
100%.
I agree. I see how you say that, but what I mean is niggas take this shit like it's a luxury, like they can just get another one, and so they feel like they just do whatever. So they make it hard for themselves by just playing around and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? A woman just gonna do her part, and she gotta have the discernment too. I ain't gonna say anything many bad dudes. I just feel like niggas just sluts.
But slutting can lead to that because I've had some great women, but shit, knocking off the next bitch was equally important.
You just want you want emotionally there. You wasn't emotionally ready, and also maybe monogamy just not for you.
Which I've heavily thought about that. Like maybe
Like
I'm
there's a
just
lot of
not.
things. Like a lot of monogamy is not for most people. You can look at people how they live their lives outside of relationships and know can they be monogamous, bro. The motherfucking people that can't even dedicate themselves to a diet for 3 weeks. They gonna cheat on you eventually, bro. It happens.
That nigga said, "This nigga life is not in order." I don't. You knew
Your
that
life
wasn't
not
gonna
in
work.
order, so how do you expect this
Mm-hmm.
type of like faithfulness? 'Cause I think loyalty and faithfulness are two different things. But
I
faithfulness,
agree.
bro, like nigga, yeah, nah, nigga, everybody get a cheat meal. Like, no type of cheat. You ain't gonna flirt with nobody, bro. You ain't gonna send no inappropriate text. And out of the rest of your life, you with somebody. I'm talking about your entire life. God, bro.
Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I choose to get into another relationship, I'm gonna keep it on the straight and narrow. I don't plan to send another inappropriate text to anybody but that person. But the person I fuck with, like I said, they gotta be nasty. They can't be
See,
prudish. Like I don't
I
want
think
you
for
can't.
me, you just can't put me in a place where I'd be like, fuck it. 'Cause once I
Mm?
get to that place, it's hard for me to get back to operating in duty. God, I do believe you have to operate in duty. That's where discipline coming. I've been working on my discipline. So if I end up in a relationship, if I end a relationship and be monogamous, then I feel I can do it. But I also know from my past what I've learned and what I need to do to avoid getting that place.
But what can I guess what would put you in a place of saying fuck it? Because
Hard boundaries, which I don't have much, but it's just a lot of shit. It's if you
but what they
one example I can say, if you the type of person in general, but in dating, you're the type of woman to be like complain about everything. Like everything's a goddamn problem. Everything. Like, you just creating problems. Like I'm like, if I'm gonna ask you, why are you with me? If everything I'm doing is making you mad, why are you with me? Cause I ain't the trickiest of the trick. So why are you with me? And, like, goddamn, pick your battles. I'm
yeah.
gonna get burnt out. 'Cause I'm a solution based person. Like, if you say you got a problem, I'm willing to try to work and fix it. If I gotta constantly like worry about fixing shit, and I get to a place where I'm working on eggshells, I'm like, fuck it. Because I'm not the type of person to get with a woman that's gonna try to change them. That ain't where my. Look at how you act, and I'm gonna dictate. This is a person who I'm with because I believe people are who they are, especially at our age. You are who you are. Your habits you got, we can work and improve them, but virtually you got to accept that this is in this person. They can go back to doing that habit. Are you okay with it? If not, if it's that much of a deal breaker, don't get with them. Like, a lot of people just be complaining about shit that they, don't have to complain about. Like, nigga, you knew she shook ass at the club on Saturdays with her friend. You was cool with that. Just cause y'all relationship now married now, she ain't gonna start doing that. Like, she still get to have a life, my nigga. Like, you knew this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, he in the casino or some shit. You knew he had it. Look, gambling, he tried to do the parlays and shit. You know what I'm saying? As long as it ain't a detriment to what the fuck y'all got going, nigga, let the motherfucker be them.
I don't. One hard no for me is a woman that's a hater, though, bro.
I
So
do hate
complaining
hoes
is
that hate
one thing.
hoes.
Say it again.
I do hate hoes that hate hoes.
Like a woman that's a hater, like it's one thing to complain, but it's another thing to hate everything. Why do they gotta? Why do they? Oh my motherfucker! I don't. I don't. Who gives a fuck? Who
Exactly.
gives a motherfuck? Why they doing anything that they doing? What's
It
going on
doesn't
up in
matter.
this mother? Why you ain't cook nothing in 2 3 days, motherfucker? What are you doing?
I just
It's
worked
your life.
14 hours. I put groceries in this motherfucker. You ain't cooked a bitch ass thing. I ain't heard a pan in all these days, nigga.
Like,
But nah,
you
like I feel you now. Like I'm definitely like I'm aware of things, but I be so oblivious to shit because I don't be caring. Like a lot of this shit, I don't be giving a fuck about. I just learned that like the shit that most people care about, I don't, and a lot of women think I don't be caring about them. I'm like, no, I just know what I care about, and the petty shit that them niggas was bitching at you about, that ain't me. I'm, I accept you for you, baby. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro. 100%. And the motherfucker that don't understand space, that's another thing I don't like. I'm clean. I can be clingy, But I think as
Must
a
be.
person, I think we all can be clingy.
Nah,
But
I don't know. I ain't never been. Must be. I ain't. Y'all ain't
you never
finna.
been clingy. Like
Y'all
you
not
don't
finna
want.
refurbish the clean your shit. That shit ain't never been looked at as a good thing until now. Like, nah,
I'm saying,
nigga.
but clingy in the
Go have a
fact
life.
of you want to have like she can have a life, but when you with your girl, you don't want to feel on her, you don't want to touch
That's not. That's just being affectionate. It's not clingy.
her. So okay, so some shit is just normal shit. But now, like I said, people now have kind of redefined what clingy
Nah,
is,
there
and
ain't no
shit.
redefining. Clingy is. There's no redefining nothing. Words are words. These white folks gave these shit definitions for a reason. We gonna roll with what they got us and what we talk. Clingy is not a good thing, bro. It's like when I women say, Men are not obsessed with women." You shouldn't want a nigga obsessed with you. That's how
Yeah,
you get your ass kicked.
I'm not one. I'm not one to he don't play about me. He don't da da da. Like it's there's a line
I
in that.
don't
Like I
play
said,
about you, but baby, I'm not obsessed.
exactly,
You ain't the only bad bitch I can get.
exactly, exactly.
I ain't even gonna put it like that. It was a joke. But I just like, no, bro, I have a life and I have my interests. You have a life and you have yours. If we have a separate life and we have a way to miss each other, they give us more things to talk about when we are actually spending quality time. Folks just be want to be under you, just be under you. Like we not doing shit. I ain't say we gotta always do shit, but because sometimes it be dope. You just sharing your energy, being quiet. I'm cool with that. I love a woman that know how to shut the fuck up and just
Yes.
watch the movie and shit. Like I'm with that. But I'm saying, like, when it's time for me to be my friend, don't be my friends. Don't be just texting me all the goddamn night. Like, I'm not gonna respond. Just like I'm not gonna text you all the goddamn time while you out with your friends. Like, have fun. You change the locations, let me know. If you need me, I'm a call away. And you want to send some nasty pics, you want to send some nasty shit, then cool. But other than that, enjoy your friend, enjoy your time, enjoy your Pilates, your Bible study. Just enjoy your time without trying to be on my head about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, get a life, baby. So we talked about dating as a father. What we looking for? You said you're pretty much your shit ain't changed. You just simple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Slushy
I
night.
try to. I'm a simple man for the most part. I just like what I like, and I
I
know what
like
it
what I
is. I just know what it is when I like it because it just it's different when you kind of converse with the person. Because I like a motherfucker that can talk too.
like. Man, I
So
gotta have it. Like, you
because
not
if
gonna
you
text me to death.
because I can talk and I can talk about anything, and I find I think I'm intelligent. So if we have a conversation, we can talk. If we want to go as silly as we want to be, we can be as silly as a motherfucker, or we can talk. Whatever it is, I can talk. I almost talk about anything. I'm super well versed as well. So
Yeah, I just prefer to talk because it helps the conversation flow better. You get better context of how they talking. You learn
mhm.
about in real time how they react to certain shit. And again, you just not finna text me all the goddamn time, bro. I'm just not finna sit there. I'm trying, actually, as I get older, I'm trying to be off my phone less. Even though I'm on this content creating shit, but still, nigga, I just want to put my phone down, like unplug and just, be out the fucking way. So I need a woman that want to just pick up their phone and talk. Let's go out. I don't like my approach to dating is simple. I'm finna go do this. I just so happen to want you to keep me company. These niggas be poor as hell. Be like, man, you know what I'm saying, man, I ain't trying to pay all this money and the motherfucker ain't give me no ass. Like, nigga, just go buy it. Now you just go buy some coochie to you ain't gotta worry about it at that point. Like, just go have some fun and also get creative and get on Groupon. Like, find some free shit to do, some free cool ass shit to do, some cheap shit. You know what I said? These folks, it's poor. It's poor out here. It's poor out here, and I ain't just only talking about money. I'm just poor in the mind, poor in the spirit.
Ooh, talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? It's bad out here on both sides. That's why like I said, this ain't the podcast for dating, but I just be real. These niggas sorry. I appreciate y'all for being sorry because you make niggas like me look good.
Man.
You know,
Mm-mm. No, you
appreciate
100% right. You
you.
100%
I
right.
can
The
do the
boy,
bare minimum because my bare minimum is the shit they be desiring. Dates, flowers, nigga. There's nothing, nigga. Flowers at Kroger cost $8.
flowers, cards, and candy.
It ain't that hard to do. Man, open the fucking door, nigga. Say
Talk
good
to her.
morning and how are you doing? Where's your mental? How you sleep? What you eat for breakfast? Do you want some for breakfast? You know what I'm saying? Like little basics, $5, $10. You know, it don't cost much. Little shit.
Man, I ain't gonna say
Sit,
5 for 10. I ain't gonna say 5 for 10, but I feel you.
man, $5 or $10. Yes, nigga, take your ass to Burger King and get that croissant sandwich with them hash brown and orange juice, my girl. Come on now. I don't deal with them. I need $50 for breakfast. No, you don't,
Now that
bitch.
one,
What do you
yeah, I
want?
can't. Yeah, no, I can't.
No, you
Oh yeah,
not.
that's the other thing. I ain't so a motherfucker that's just trying to run your pockets, just see what you can. Nah, can't fuck with them neither. I don't
Nah,
got no
you know.
problem spending, but you ain't finna run my pockets to figure it out. You ain't
Nah,
doing that.
I tell them all the time, I ain't paying a bill unless we live together. It don't even sound financially sound. No, I get to this real cash, I'm gonna be the same goddamn way, baby. Move in. There's only way your bill's gonna get paid.
I
You
don't
gonna
be
do my
nah.
roof?
Fuck it. Nah,
Mm.
if I make it rich, I'm cutting off a lot of that conversation shit. Hey,
I
how much?
said that too. I said I don't care about your goddamn
I ain't
groceries in your
gonna be
home.
nigga. I ain't gonna be. I'm transactional. Everything gonna be transactional at that point, nigga.
If
It's
I get it
hey.
to a certain age, and I be like, fuck it, fuck. Hey, I got some grocery money. Shh, suck this. I'm not trying. I ain't trying to hear about your problems, bro. I don't care. I ain't even
Not
pretending to care.
not at all, nigga. I be
How
on
much
them old.
shit that we had to listen to just to get some ass? You don't give two fucks about, like, nigga.
We gotta hear
um,
about how
I don't
Keisha.
care about your friend being. You think your friend's a snake? Even though I know she a snake because she was trying to talk to me. I don't care about your complaining, your suspicions. I don't care if Miss Glad is sick. Like y'all giving her two cigarettes and cheeseburgers. Yeah, she's sick, nigga. Y'all killing that lady.
Yeah, nah. I get rich. I'm doing the fast pass. I'm not doing all that. I'm hitting the fast pass
Skip the
every time.
line. Go past go and give me my $200. There you go, baby. But Drewski said the nigga he said he could pull up the cash app to get the number. I ain't look. Straight, hey man, what we doing, man? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
what's going on? What the fuck is going on?
Man, he said he pulled up at the joint with just like, hey, that's your number, girl. You you gonna put in the cash app right there. I mean, gonna send you something right now for yeah, big tricky.
Man.
But you know what I'm saying? It's September and it's mental health awareness month. And that's black men in general, but black men especially, because that's all they give a fuck about anyway. Unless you want to sponsor on show. Um, but nah, for real. I always advocate for accountability, and a lot of men, black men, sit here and say people don't care about our feelings, this, that, and the third. And I always tell niggas that they need to make, what I'm saying, their mental health and their emotional health a priority for themselves, for anybody else to do it. And it also goes hand in hand with who they choose to deal with. Because you just putting yourself around people that's gonna trigger you, it's your fault. That's on you. So as a black man that's older now, what do you do? Do you feel like you have people in your life that don't give a fuck about you? And two, what do you do to maintain your mental health? Do you go to therapy? You got a journal? Do you go on a hike? Because you live in the country, so you ability to walk up some mountains and shit like you Sheila.
You can't take you ain't buying no extra ticket. You got to go across that mountain, baby. You gonna
Yeah.
drive across that
Like I said,
mountain.
what'd you do to like? regulate your emotions. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
So I do have people that actually care about me. I know for Jazz for certain is somebody I talk to. I check in with her, but she also checks in with me. I have friends that do the same thing. Me and my first kid's mom, we have a thing every now and again. We'll sit down and we talk, um, and have vulnerable conversations as well about,
The audience gonna tell you y'all just need to be together. Just let you know that.
So my daughter hates us to be around each other. So no, it's not gonna be that thing. She in high school, so nah, it ain't. She don't even want her mama touching me. So nah, it ain't nothing like that. But we've come to a place where we can actually sit and we can actually talk. Um, so that's one. But as far as with me personally, I like to just find time to myself because I'm always moving. I'm always doing something, whether it be going to work, whether it be for the kids, or just finding that balance in between that
Mm-hmm.
helps me a lot. Just being able, I love music, so just being able to sit and listen or sit with music where I can actually just decipher, break it down, go over it. That's something that helps. In the evening, I had stopped smoking for a little while, but that's when I was looking for a job. Say I lost my job. So when I lost it, now my mental health did go down a little bit because just based on how the situation went, it kind of fucked me up. Because I was like, damn, I did like I did. I felt like I had got. Um, I didn't feel as if the situation was handled properly,
Right.
and I was. I didn't get. I wasn't given a fair shake, so that kind of messed with me a little bit because I had went out of retail, went back into retail, and I was killing it. And then that happened, and I was just like, they kind of messed with me. So I was in therapy, but I didn't feel like the therapist I was dealing with really understood what I wanted. Not necessarily what I wanted, but it just didn't. I don't know. It just felt like I could have talked to my kid, and they would have
Yeah.
been able to say the same shit the therapist. I'm like, damn, this just don't feel like therapy at this point. I just feel like I'm talking to myself because but then a friend suggested this book, this little audio book, one of the self help books, and I was listening to that, and that was doing a lot when I was going through that because it was just kind of like basically doing a lot of shadow work, and just
Mm-hmm.
working on yourself. And I had been in therapy, so a lot of it has made me a bit more aware with different things, talking to different people, and there's a few things that I do continue on to work. Like I said, just having the self control, having the discipline um, within myself, just when it comes to relationships, when it comes to dating. These are things, but then the relationships I have with my parents are something that I also want to work on. So with my
Mm-hmm.
mom, she's gonna be my mama regardless. My dad, I sometimes feel like he wants to be a better father, but I feel like he doesn't understand or know. So it's always kind of awkward when we around each other. It's always like this, like it's just like it's not necessarily a tension, but it's like, do you want to say something? Or if you don't, so we did this family reunion recently, and I kind of just was talking to him like I'm giving them an interview. So like, what was your mom like? What was your dad like? Because they passed away when he was young, so I never
Mm-hmm.
got to meet them.
Yeah.
He going through, and he just said he don't even remember his mama. To know what they was like, and I asked him because a lot of things I learned I get from him. Like
Mm-hmm.
even if a situation is toxic, if I love a motherfucker, whether it's family, somebody I was with, it's just so much grace given in that situation. Regardless, if I'm right, wrong, indifferent, I'm gonna keep that motherfucker around. And it's like, why am I keeping this motherfucker around if they just a problem?
Right.
It shouldn't be like that. And he said, I mean, stuff like that, it's just water under the bridge. But it's not, you know. In some situations, you got to be able to separate yourself, have a better discernment. Now, I do admire him though because he has some of the best discipline I've ever seen. Now, it's a little bit different from when he was growing up, but now, like as far as him not dealing with women or so doing things, focusing on school, nigga got his bachelor's, master's, and his PhD, and still
Mm-hmm.
going to get certifications. And he did all this in his 40s, and he got 40. He did all this. He's what 56 now,
Yeah.
so just seeing what he's done in 16 years, like I know, anything is almost possible. You can't say,
Right.
say a person can and can't. A lot of the biggest thing with him, a lot of his kids were we adults. Most of all his kids are adults. So I think my youngest brother is like 30, maybe 31. Um, so that's not something that he had to actually deal with. Um, like most of us, but like I said, for me, it's a constant thing. Like I said, it's a constant battle. Something you have to work on every day. You got to make sure you show up for yourself every day. I always tell people I'm like a six. I'm a living six. Like, and I'm perfectly fine with being that six. It's when I dip below the six where I'm just
You feel
like,
like you're in trouble.
it's a problem. If I go above like this past weekend, like nigga,
Mm-hmm.
I was on the high. Like, man, I'm kicking it with the kids. I'm hanging out, doing a little just other shit. I'm just like, man, this should feel good. Like I just, but it's like I think it's maybe a certain lifestyle, a certain life I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, once I get to it, and like I said, I start, I get there. Like I said, not only am I gonna get the transact, I'm making all women transaction at that point, but um, like I said, I just want to be able to kick it with my niggas, bro. So I just want to be able to be like, hey, Shawn, bro, me and my niggas, we hitting Washington to go see John Cena his last show, nigga. What's up?
Yeah.
You in or you not? Like I want to be able just to be able to break out. Or you hit me up all the time with different stuff you want to do. Like you want, but this is like shit,
Yeah.
nigga. Every day is a day I'm at work, and it's like shit. How you accumulate time to get off work is like that's like a motherfucker. Like damn, nigga, it's a you get one day off and you got damn near work 2 months to get another fucking day off, and it's like, bro, nah, I can't. That's not the life a nigga want to live. So.
Yeah. I think with me, actually, I told the story before. It all started as far as changing with that girl that I still don't give two shits about. Got on my head about being a negative minded nigga. And then you just start self reflecting and all that shit. And so it started with that. And I just like and started and also started embracing who I was, like as an introspective person, just this and the third. Man, I just started doing like, just shadow work and just like trying to be self reflecting. Then if I couldn't see something, every now and then I send texts to people that who opinion I value, and I knew they'd tell me the truth. Like, what's your honest opinion of me, where I'm at, woo, yada yada yada. Then let them really tear into me. Pause. But now, you know what I'm saying? Let them really like tell me about myself. Because sometimes, like I said, I be oblivious to shit. Like a lot of people say, you're so smart, so how you don't realize that shit. I like, bro, I don't think outside of myself a lot. Like I'm a naturally selfish person. So if I don't want to see some shit about myself, especially when I was younger, I was not seeing this. I needed some people to like tell me what was going on, tell me what was wrong. So I'd be like, oh, okay, I see that. Let me adjust it. So as I just got older, and then just started doing a lot of reading, reading the self help books, philosophy books, read and started getting to the Bible.